Hello everyone, it is Tiffany of Clarity, Confidence, Courage, and I wanted to come to you today to talk about a concept that is near and dear to my heart. It's something that I know a lot of women struggle with, something that I struggled with in the past, and something that I know absolutely changes your life when you truly grasp this concept. Ladies, this concept that I'm talking about is owning your own happiness. I can remember talking to a woman who was thinking about being a client of mine, and she was going through a really hard time in her marriage. She basically was in a situation where she was married to her spouse and he was not showing her the level of affection that she wanted. And I mean, ladies, I'm talking about not calling her, not, talking to her throughout the week. She worked a lot and he, worked a lot. And so she was trying to just create a relationship with him and connect with him again. And she was like, Tiffany, I'm doing everything. I call him, I text him, I tell him how much I love him, I appreciate him. And she was describing the situation where she was pretty much taking care of him. She was paying all the bills. He had a lot of flexibility and a lot of free time. And she felt that he should be giving her more, like more of his time, more of his, love, more of his attention. And she just didn't feel fulfilled. She didn't feel like he was giving her enough of what she wanted. And the biggest thing that came up for her that I truly knew was the issue, she wanted to be happy. And she was explaining that she had to have this man. She had to have him. That was her mindset, is that if I could get my husband to love me on the level that I love him, I will be happy. Well, ladies, needless to say, I had to tell her something that she really didn't want to hear. And the truth was, her happiness had nothing to do with him. Her happiness had everything to do with her owning her own happiness. So what do I mean by that? When I talk about this concept of owning your own happiness, ladies, I'm talking about this idea of you taking responsibility for what brings you joy, for what makes you feel good, for waking up and stepping into your own peace of mind and not waiting for a behavior from someone else in order to get it. So many times we as women think that when we go into relationships, whether it's a romantic relationship or a friendship or a relationship that you have with your family, that it's their responsibility to make you happy. The only responsibility of happiness that you can control is within your own self, within your own spirit, your own emotions. You are the only one that can control your own happiness. So what does that look like, owning your own happiness? Well, first of all, it's really about you becoming aware that no person, place, or thing outside of you can make you happy. You have to take responsibility for making yourself feel joy, for making yourself feel peace, and for making yourself feel a certain amount of satisfaction and contentment. The second thing that you need to do is understand that whether or not your relationship is going well or it's going bad, you have the power to feel good. Regardless, you have the power to bring yourself peace of mind. And the third thing that a lot of women don't want to hear, but it's the truth, it may be a situation that once you discover your own happiness and your own joy, that relationship that you felt was so important isn't quite as important to you anymore. It may not be a situation where you can stay with that person. Now, ladies, I'm not saying that happiness and a romantic relationship can't coexist. Yes, you can be happy and be in a romantic relationship, but you have to ask yourself the question, what's more important to me? Having happiness or having this person? Ladies, when you focus on your happiness, you can have it all. You can have whatever you desire. It doesn't mean that that person's behavior is going to change, but what it does mean is that you have a sense of peace. You have a sense of comfort. You have a sense of satisfaction. You have a sense of feeling good no matter what the circumstances are in your environment. And once you get to that space of taking control of your own happiness and your own joy, you're going to be so thankful that you didn't wait on some outside source to do it for you. If you like this video, make sure that you give me a thumbs up, leave your comments below in the comments description box, and hey, subscribe to my channel so you can get more information about videos around self-confidence, self-esteem, happiness, joy, and love. And most importantly, tell your friends about this video, about my channel. I will definitely be putting more videos up like this to help you learn how to live a more fulfilling, happy, and empowering life. This is me, Tiffany J. Fambro from Clarity, Confidence, Courage, Women's Empowerment. Talk to you next time. Bye.